de que nos encontramos ante ejemplares no humanos que no tienen relación con ninguna otra especie en nuestro mundo.
Do you know where the limit of the universe is? Based on human knowledge up to the present day, it is likely that the universe is a rare phenomenon with infinite space. It contains billions of planets within the universe, more than the number of grains of sand in the sea. However, why, throughout millions of years of history, have humans still not truly discovered another planet with life similar to Earth among those beautiful stars? We have plenty of stories about sightings or even direct encounters with extraterrestrial beings, but in reality, there is still no credible evidence of their existence. No official organization has dared to affirm the existence of extraterrestrial beings until September 12, 2023. When the Mexican National Congress is opening the door to acknowledge this, specifically, what is this matter? Let's explore it through today's video. Jaime Maussan may not have been a well-known name to the world until September 12, 2023, when his discoveries regarding extraterrestrial beings were strongly presented to the Mexican National Congress. Before that, two peculiarly shaped corpses had been displayed in front of the nation's Congress in the capital, Mexico City. They had eyes, noses, and mouths, as well as arms and legs similar to humans. However, their size was smaller, and the skull-to-brain ratio appeared larger and unusual compared to the body. The journalist and UFO researcher, Jaime Maussan, has presented the origin of these specimens. The two bodies believed to be of extraterrestrial origin were reportedly found in a sand quarry in the city of Cusco, located in Peru, in the year 2017. Using dating methods from the National Autonomous University of Mexico, it was concluded that one of the bodies had an age of 700 years, while the other body had an age of up to 1,800 years. Before the National Congress, Jaime Maussan claimed that scientists at the National Autonomous University of Mexico had come to the conclusion that the two bodies were not part of the terrestrial evolutionary process of humans, and nearly one-third of their DNA had an unknown origin. However, the following day, the researcher from the university, Julieta Fierro, stated that the university had never confirmed such claims, and Jaime Maussan's data was meaningless. They also declared that they had only determined the age of the specimens, but did not affirm that these were extraterrestrial beings' bodies. The situation escalated further when Jose de Jesus Zalz Benitez, the director of the Naval Medical Research Institute of the Mexican Navy, became involved. They mentioned that they had conducted X-ray scans, 3D reconstructions, and DNA analysis on the specimens. They asserted that these bodies had no connection to humans. In his presentation to the National Congress, Jaime Maussan described two bodies lying in a box, each with 3 fingers on each hand and elongated heads. He asserted, "I believe there is clear evidence that we are dealing with specimens that are not human, nor related to any other species on Earth, and all possibilities are open for any scientific research organization to investigate it." In the end, this journalist concludes that we are not alone. This meeting was convened by a ruling party member of Mexico's Congress. He stated that he hopes this hearing will mark the first step toward addressing similar events in Mexico in the future. The hearing aims to make a legal ruling on this phenomenon within the framework of space protection laws. This will make Mexico the first country in the world to officially acknowledge the presence of extraterrestrial beings on Earth. Following that, the Mexican Parliament's discussion on this matter quickly garnered mixed attention from people around the world. Maussan had to contend with strong and swift reactions as well as criticism from skeptics. They raised questions about the authenticity of his presentation. A user on the Twitter platform remarked that this event exemplified Mexico's disregard for science. Some even jokingly suggested that journalist Maussan should be appointed as the president in charge of intergalactic relations. In fact, Maussan is a well-known figure in the field of extraterrestrial research in Mexico. His full name is Jaime Maussan Flota, born in 1953. He studied journalism at the National Autonomous University of Mexico and at Miami University in Ohio, USA. The National Autonomous University of Mexico is indeed one of the prestigious institutions for scientific research in the Latin American region. Since 1970, he has been a correspondent for numerous newspapers and television broadcasting organizations, including El Soda Mexico, X, Y, and X Work for Radio and Televisa. He is a correspondent in the United States and serves as the general assignment reporter for the program covering various stories every Sunday evening. The content of these programs primarily focuses on unidentified flying objects, UFOs, extraterrestrial beings, and supernatural phenomena. In 1991, Jamie Maussan set a television record in Mexico with captivating stories about global mysteries that particularly intrigued viewers. In June 2017, he participated in the analysis of 5 mummies discovered in Peru, in the Nasca region, a UNESCO-recognized World Heritage Site. For those who may not know, Nasca is a famous archaeological site known for its enigmatic geometric drawings. It spans across a dry desert, stretching up to 53 miles, located between the towns of Nasca and Paua in southern Peru, a country in South America. These drawings include depictions of hummingbirds, monkeys, spiders, lizards, human faces, and many other indistinct figures. Images of Jamie Maussan's extraterrestrial discoveries were initially broadcast in a documentary film which featured a humanoid mummy depicted as hunched over, with an elongated skull and 3 fingers on each hand and foot. Maussan claimed that this was indeed the body of an extraterrestrial being, but later, the extraterrestrial discovery was debunked as a hoax and the mummy was identified as that of a human child. However, Maussan has never given up hope of proving the existence of extraterrestrial beings. Maussan has also previously suggested that the Nasca drawings were created by extraterrestrial beings, but science has proven conclusively that they are entirely the product of human craftsmanship. These lines and figures first garnered attention when airplanes began flying over the Peruvian desert in the 1920s. In 1927, Julio C. Tello, a Peruvian physician and anthropologist, was the first scientist to take notice of this. He referred to the large drawings as a ceremonial creation of the Inca people. The drawings were created by removing the iron oxide-coated pebbles that cover the surface of the Nasca desert. When these pebbles are cleared away, the underlying soil is exposed, which is lighter in color, creating a contrast with the surrounding areas. In the Nasca Plateau, there are hundreds of simple lines and geometric patterns, along with more than 70 intricate animal, insect, and humanoid figures. This area hosts drawings that span nearly 200 miles, with the largest one stretching almost 300 meters in length. These drawings have endured over time thanks to the extremely arid climate, the absence of wind, and the stable temperature conditions of the Nasca region. The Nasca Desert is one of the driest regions in the world, with temperatures averaging around 25 degrees Celsius. This desert area experiences very little wind, which has preserved the drawings by preventing them from being buried by sand, and they remain visible to this day. Regarding the alleged extraterrestrial bodies claimed by Maussan, it is unclear whether they are among the bodies excavated in 2017 or not. They have not been publicly disclosed in Peru. The extraterrestrial hearings in Mexico took place only 2 months after a similar themed hearing in the United States Congress. In that hearing, an intelligence officer from the United States Air Force named David Grush claimed that U.S. officials had made contact with extraterrestrial beings. However, they had concealed this information from the world, and even the U.S. government was in possession of unidentified flying vehicles not of human origin. In contrast, U.S. officials have stated that Grush's allegations are entirely baseless. The spokesperson for the U.S. Department of Defense has indicated that to date, there is no information to support the notion that the United States is concealing UFOs, both in the past and at present. If there were any such information, the Department of Defense has committed to monitoring and investigating it thoroughly if there is any verifiable evidence related to UFOs. The United States Space Agency, NASA, has stated that one of NASA's top priorities is the search for extraterrestrial life elsewhere in the universe. However, to date, NASA has not found any reliable evidence of extraterrestrial life beyond Earth. To date, no country in the world has publicly asserted the existence of extraterrestrial beings and unidentified flying objects with certainty. It's all speculation and rumors, along with unclear footage and images. If Mexico were to become the first country to officially recognize the existence of extraterrestrial beings, it would indeed be a groundbreaking and highly significant development that would capture global attention. The universe is an infinite expanse of space with billions of planets. It's hard to believe that among them, there isn't at least one place where life exists like on Earth. Therefore, the search for extraterrestrial life is a serious endeavor, and scientists are increasingly striving to achieve that goal. Even before the advent of space exploration missions, humans had conducted extensive research on extraterrestrial beings. The first serious search for extraterrestrial life based on radio waves took place in 1960. It was led by the astronomer Frank Drake, who used 2 radio telescopes to search for signals from planets that might orbit stars, located at distances roughly 10 to 12 light. However, this research yielded no results. Subsequently, a project called Phoenix was launched in 1995 with the aim of scanning 800 star systems within a 200 light-year radius from Earth. However, since these numbers were only approximate, the project came to an end in the year 2000. Today, these efforts continue with the Allen Telescope Array, a collection of 42 antennas capable of tuning into frequencies across the electromagnetic spectrum. Sensitive telescopes like space telescopes and the James Webb Space Telescope are capable of detecting subtle variations in the light emitted from distant planets. This allows researchers to identify gases such as oxygen, sulfur, or other types of gases that could indicate the presence of microbial activity. Recent efforts may have indeed detected the first magnetic field around a distant planet similar to Earth, a prerequisite for the survival of life under the harsh radiation of nearby stars. In our solar system, spacecraft are currently collecting soil samples in the search for fossils or molecules that could suggest that microbial life may have thrived on Mars billions of years ago when it was warmer and wetter. Earth researchers are also actively studying harsh environments, such as the deserts in Chile and the depths of ocean trenches to help uncover unique insights. The quest is a long journey, but planetary scientists remain optimistic that new methods will eventually reveal that we are not alone in the universe. Thank you for watching the video. Now, goodbye and see you next time.